In previous video, when we try to access articles without token, server returned empty dataset. In this video, we will fix this issue. So whenever we try to access articles without token, server will return published article. I will continue where I left. If you don't know, please watch my previous video of this series. Go to article controller, press Ctrl P, article controller, press enter. Search get article list method. Create copy of this method. We will create two methods, one for admin and one for public. Method name get article list for admin. We will change endpoint name, copy method name and paste in HTTP get attribute. Copy authorize attribute. Only admin and user can access this method. Those who has token. Stop the application. In public method endpoint, we will handle request with author ID or without author ID. So I will add else part of this if condition. Remove this line because we will not send parameter missing response. We will send articles with or without author ID. I will change the if condition author ID length greater than 3. Then we will return articles by author ID. Copy these two lines that get data from service and return the data. Paste in an if and else. Now I will declare list and its type will be article DTO. I will import list and DTO class namespace. Assign the service result to this list. We get list from service. Paste in a place of result. No error. Format the code. Remove this line. We don't need this line. This return statement is common in if and else part. We can use this after the if else because this is a return statement we are using at the end of the method. So we get article list from if and else and return the list. Now we will modify service method. So first we have to modify the interface of service. We will use expression func type article bool parameter name query. Copy this parameter. Go to article service. Paste here. Import expression. Remove this where condition. Context.article.where in where pass the query parameter. We will pass where in form of lambda expression from controller. Save the changes. Go to article controller. Here we pass a lambda expression x arrow x dot app user id equal to author id. It will return articles that satisfy this condition. In else part, we will not have user id. It means user is not logged in. So we will return published article. Here we will return articles by author id x dot app user id equal author id. Save the changes and start the application. In API project, we created and modify one endpoint, so we will update these changes in Angular application. Go to article service, create a copy of get articles by author ID method. Select this method, press Ctrl C and paste here. Rename this method get published articles. From API project, I will copy the endpoint name get article list for admin. Paste here. In article management page, we call the get article list for admin. Go to get article list public component. From this public component, we will update the method call. Here we will use get published article. Save the changes. I will add breakpoint in an API project so we can see the information. Refresh the page. An app stopped on breakpoint. You can see author ID. We have undefined string. Press F10 and its length is greater than 3. I will add a check in Angular project whenever we don't have user ID. Then we will not send undefined in a request. Copy this property. This property check user is login. Paste here. Here I will define a variable. Let variable name user ID. This dot is user login. If it's true, then get ID from this dot user ID, else colon 0 anything whose length is less than 3. Pass this user ID in a method as argument. Refresh the page. You can see the list of articles with title and body. I will comment the article body so we can test easily. Open one more tab. Click on a login link. Login in app. We cannot see the articles on this page. We are using new API endpoint on this page. Go to public view tab. Refresh the page. You can see now we have more articles. This time we sent user ID. Go to admin page. Refresh again. No article. Open DevTool. On a console tab. No error. Go to network tab. Refresh again to see network request. Click on request. Click on preview. We got unauthorized message. Relogin. Same error. Refresh. Same error. Go to header tab. Scroll down. We send token in a header. I cannot see the token. So we are not sending the token in this request. Go to article service. You can see we are not sending the token in a header. Copy this authorization line and paste in a header. Save the changes. Now we can see the articles. We can change the status of article. Right now we have one published article. Public view tab. Refresh. Add breakpoint. Refresh. Click on a continue breakpoint. This endpoint will be used on a public page, so we will not show unpublished article on this page. Here we will add one more condition. And operator x.publish. Refresh and remove the breakpoint. And you can see one article, it's working fine. We will publish one more article. Now we have two published articles. Refresh, you can see two articles. Now we will improve the UI little bit of a public page and we will add link of read more. Go to all article public page. I will use car to display article list. Copy ng4. Paste in a car div. Remove this extra div. To display article title, we will use h5 tag. Add class car-title. Article.title. Uncomment this article body div. We will use p tag for article body. Add class car-text. Save the changes. Go to admin view and unpublish this article. Edit this article, remove this title and spaces. When I edit the article, its published status get change. Publish to unpublish. We will fix this issue later. Publish this article. Go to public view tab. Refresh the page. We have one article. I will publish one more article. Public view tab. Refresh. Remove this line. This is extra line. I will add anchor tag href. Now I will use hash and we will add link later. Car-link and add text read more. Save the changes. You can see we have read more link. Now I will display date. I will use h6 tag, class, card dash subtitle, and text dash muted. Go to article management page. Copy this line. Here we are using date with pipe. Paste here. Save the changes. Refresh. We can see the date. We will change the date position. First title, then date. Like this. Now I will add margin. MB-2 margin bottom. When we update the article, it's got unpublished. We will fix this issue now. This article is published now. Click on edit. After the update, it will unpublish. You can see this. Go to add update article component. You can see when we update the article, we pass false value to function. This is article published status value. I will create a new variable that will hold the status value. Create a copy of this line. Type is boolean. Default value false. Variable name article status. Remove the constant value. Use this dot article status. Copy variable name. Go to article management component. Search on edit function. In initial state object, we will pass status of article, comma, paste here, temp article dot status. Use colon instead of equal sign. Save the changes. We will test. Change the status. Article is published now. Click on edit. Click on update. Status did not change, so it's working fine. In next video, we will implement read mode page.